G'day YouTubers, and thank you for tuning in to today's voting video on YouTube. Of course, it's another gardening tour video, and I'm actually going to be talking about a couple of talking about my backyard garden. I also want to try and have a bit of an analysis of... That was a grey squirrel, wasn't it? And also right there, is that a great tit? Oh, I wonder what kind of bit is that. Sorry for that background noise I'm just having. I think it's a great tit, or is it a blue tit that's making that chirping sound? Can you see the little dots that are just moving? They're just hopping from branch to branch. Very, very nice. And they're just straightforward waiting on the wing here. Or should I just say waiting on the perch, because I've just applied some bird food. And they're only just taking a little bit of a roost, because what they're eyeing on is some bird food right over there. As you can see, look at the tree there. It looks stunning, doesn't it? Anyways, so we've got a lot of dead nasturtium that I might have to probably clear out, because, hey, guess what? I might be digging up holes for this year's gardening season. And yes, as we left 2025, and as we're in 2026, I'm actually still waiting. Hey, you know what? It still is, I have to say that the soil doesn't feel too bad. I can see some more fresh compost, and there's even more. Maybe fill up some soil if you want to. Almost curious to see how much of that activity has been around here. Seeing lots of dead nasturtiums. They've actually gone into a bit of a very slightly greyish looking colour, a tanny grey type colour, of course, because they are sort of dying by the ways actually. And as you can see, some of them appear look a little bit yellowish, like a very weird urine sort of yellow, which I shouldn't really say, because obviously that would have led into something that's a bit too inappropriate for today's stupid YouTube. But anyways, yes, we've got the nasturtium, which obviously they all look pretty much dead. Some of them have been dangling like so. Okay, some of which right here, I can't really see any other signs of nasturtiums, which are just dangling on top of the hedgerows. And we've actually got a helicopter that's actually hovering right over my neighbourhood. Can't helicopter, it's actually pretty far away, and there's not much I could really show you guys around this backyard garden. Not that much, apart from some very big amounts of grass. I might have to take out the grass, because yeah, I don't think it's that necessary to have that much grass, because I need to make some space and room for, well, I'm going to de-weed. I should have worn gloves for this, but I'm going to get rid of so many of these weeds, because I'm going to make room of what I might be growing 26 later on. There's so many dead weeds everywhere here. There's lots of weeds, grasses everywhere like that. There's just so much of it left alone for the fact, hey, it's still how would you say it? It's still pretty cold to do a bit of gardening and whatnot, because we are still stuck in the middle of winter. Although, going by the looks of it, I like so much of it, because I haven't been raking so many leaves, it still looks like autumn. How weird is that? Yes, contrary to what I believe, especially during December, strange enough, yeah, that's all I can really see now. And then, you know, there's the old saying, no you see it and no you don't. I don't know why I always seem to say it on videos like that. So far, that's actually kind of a bit out of context. And the helicopter is actually buzzing right over somewhere. I can't even see it, but I can just hear it. Might be just doing it in the morning for certain crime scene investigation purposes. Hopefully I'm not the guy yet to be identified, because hey, I'm just sure I'm that innocent enough to make videos on YouTube. But yes, apart from the helicopter that's buzzing around, pretty unusual, isn't it? So, then the story right here, if you remember back in 2025, they were really extensive and they were very rampant, considering how much I've been growing by the dozens, if not by, let's just say, 20s, 50s. I'd say lots and lots of, probably 100 nasturtium seeds I've deployed, and I've basically made into a big apocalypse. But now, as it's this time of the year, man, and also even more worse, since I've been smashing toys up, look at the plastics that are coming from all of these knockoff counterfeit toys that are just smashed up. It's just absolutely insane. In fact, what I could do is probably throw these straight in the bin just because of how badly made these toys are. And look at this. There's metal, there's plastic, and actually, let me just do a bit of a crime scene analysis about that knockoff toy truck. Has it been completely smashed up? Like, if you remember on that video, oh, what was that? Whoa! That is a lot of wood lice. That is a complete apocalypse of wood lice. They really do survive the cold so easily. And, oh my gosh. That is actually quite a big lot of wood lice. And yeah, I rarely ever see what's actually lying inside the amount of compost. It's quite amazing, isn't it? Got a lot of wood lice. That's the plural wood lice instead of wood louse. And I can see, oh my gosh. I can basically still hear a lot of background noise. Not the greatest, isn't it? Whenever I'm doing videos like this. But, yeah, I can't believe it. It's just about it in my backyard garden. Not much I could pilfer about. Not much I could pretty much showcase here because, hey, it's a bit of a boring sight once you start all over again during winter. But I am hoping to restart doing some backyard gardening later on this year. Because I can tell you what, some really good news has actually started to come about. And look what I've got. Some strawberries. Yes, I bought 2 of these because I want to try and grow some strawberries and other like crops. I want to try and grow some crops this year, and also sunflowers because sunflowers make a hyper incredible, well, let's just say crop for bees and birds and other insects and other bits of wildlife. And I'm trying to accommodate. Yes, we've got some alpine strawberries. They are nice because, oh man, there's the back. That's when you're going to plant these, and that's when you're going to harvest them. That's quite amazing somehow. You could probably sow them during February, March, or January. I think these are Alpine variants. I think these are European versions. There are American versions getting about, because I know that the American ones are more common than the European ones. The ones which are domesticated, I think. Please correct me if I'm wrong here, because I do know that the common strawberry, which I believe is the American version, is the more sought-after version that we get in our supermarkets and stores. These ones are the European versions, which are pretty much in the same genus, but a different specimen. And, of course, they do require to sow outdoors during January to March. It's a bit strange, but I don't know why. It is very unique. Very interesting, actually. So it's actually quite a compact plant. Oh, okay. So that's actually... Oh, you have to store them at a temperature of 15 to 20 degrees Celsius. Okay, so you have to probably let these grow indoors. Right, because if you straightforward let them outside, now, that wouldn't be that great. Oh, man, and I just saw a cat. That was a black and white cat that just... it just straightforward yeeted off real fast. That was a bit of a close call, but anyways, I'm going to go up towards the tool shed, and I'm actually going to store these seeds right here. I might actually talk about when I'm actually going to grow these. So, probably sometime during January, but most likely during February, because I've got a lot more time to do other stuff during February. I've got no idea somehow. I feel like, you know, there's actually one more thing I need to straightforward talk about, and that is toy reviews. Actual flip-flop toy reviews, and also charity shop toy reviews I need to talk about, because I haven't been making them for a long period of time. And the reason why I haven't been doing that much in the way of toy reviews is because I've been in a constant move with a lot of rooms and stuff right over my house. And because my house has basically changed so much, it really has, somehow. It has gave them like a new repaint and a new slice of life sort of carpet style, I think, like a navy blue style. And because of this, I haven't been able to do really good toy reviews, so I do apologise for the absolute delay here that I haven't been getting into. And the thing is, whenever I've got so many things to move from one room to the other, it just gets really frustrating, because obviously, how am I going to really make videos on YouTube? And I think that's also, yeah, you know what? To make videos on YouTube during this month, it actually has been very, very difficult so far. And I really want to make this message very honest and clear about what's going on. Anyways, I've got that rant about the lack of toy views so far. Anyways, I'm going to show you what that is. Oh, there's a little robin here. There's actually about 2 robins. Very, very cute. Apparently, their main predators are cats and rats. Possibly squirrels. Off it goes. Yes, I'll tell you what, guys. So I'm actually going to straightforward leave this video as it is because, hey, I feel like I've got nothing to do. So, better leave this one here because it's looking a little bit too bland, too dull looking for obvious reasons. So, if you really enjoyed this video, I certainly subpar did or didn't. If you really enjoyed this video, please give this video a very good like, subscribe more for flat tour reviews, and actually gardening tours like this. As always, thanks so much for watching, and bye for now. Oh, I've actually forgot to notice, when I did that smash up of that truck, I think it basically ejected, so strangely enough, I can't see any remaining plastics that were remaining from that truck. I've looked everywhere for it, but still, I can't see any of it. And if there is, well, who knows? If some of them are surviving, I'll just straightforward smash them apart.